I was reading a book, and there the author has mentioned that one of the most important questions you can ever ask yourself is, do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? Many times the two are mutually exclusive, and being right, defending our position, or trying to uh, dominate the other person in the conversation, or uh, trying to dominate the other person, it may kind of give us a feeling of happiness, or that kind of victory kind of feeling, that okay, I won this conversation. But it may also not be a thing that might make us really happy. Just imagine, even in that argument or the conversation, that we try to dominate or we try to be right, you know many times it is very inconvenient, and it kind of puts a pressure on our mind, that somehow we have to get our way, somehow we have to dominate the other, or prove that we are right. That moment, that conversation, that heat of the that conversation, that itself does not create a very lasting happiness. Even after we win the argument of the conversation, maybe the other person might be wise and agree with us that okay, whatever you are saying is right, to keep his peace of mind. And happiness and peace might be uh, might come together, but it is not necessary that if we are right, we may, like, if we prove that we are right, we may be happy. We may even, sometimes we may even lose the connection a little bit. Each time we try to prove that we are right, we are the right ones, and the other one is wrong. Whenever we try to impose that we are right, even if we are, then it clearly gives the impression to the other person that they are wrong. We might be trying to defend our position, which may not be needed all the time. It is not that we don't have to, like, if somebody is argumenting over something really foolish and it might impact us or anybody else negatively, and we still don't hold our position, we still don't try to correct them, that is wrong if we don't do that. But many a times it is not really needed. And to keep our peace of mind, to keep the connection clean, uh, we may kind of back off, and it will be easy, peaceful, and happy altogether. And this feeling that we have to win the conversation, that usually comes from a very masculine, negative side of masculine trait, that conquering uh, trait, that has to conquer it all and not caring about the impact of it later. This thing, that we most of the times think that being right will bring us peace and do many other things to us. It may not come with being right all the time. It may not be a right approach to even prove ourselves that since we are right, everything will fall in place. Sometimes backing off is also a strategy to keep a relation, to maintain peace, to not act out of our character. Many times, agreeing with the other person saves a lot of energy, time, the connection itself, and sometimes the other person also. And imagine yourself that whenever you talk to somebody, that person most of the times tries to correct you in some way or the other. it does not give you a feeling of being corrected. Rather, most of the times, with most of the people, it happens like they take it as an insult to their intelligence or to their feelings. Maybe many times it feels when somebody else tries to correct us, we feel that our feelings are being invalidated. In some moments, we do want the other person to listen to us, to just share what is in our heart, in our mind, whatever is going in our mind constantly. We want its expression rather than being corrected all the time. And when we can feel like that, maybe many times others also do. Also, they also feel the same thing. And if we keep on with this habit of correcting the other person to feel right, to keep correcting, basically to keep correcting, then wouldn't it create a friction with them? Would that be very pleasant feeling? It will not be a pleasant feeling. It will not make us happy nor the other person happy. And it is okay to give them the glory of being right, to give them space of expression of whatever is going on in their mind, whatever troubles their heart. And many times we can simply ignore. Ignorance is bliss until it doesn't harm us. And ignoring a few little harmless things is not that big of a deal, right? So, refusing to act on this habit saves a lot, like I already said it. And being right and proving right and correcting the other is needed. But when it is really needed, not all the time, isn't it? So, I guess it is best to give the others the same thing what we seek from them, and correcting others less. I think it is kind of a mirroring feeling, isn't it? We do not want to be corrected all the time, most of the times at least. So maybe it is the same with the other person also. So it is just a thought that came in my mind while reading this book, that yeah, this author is saying it very rightly, that always being in the position of being the right one, being the correct one, being the correcting one, and always trying to prove that we are right and you are wrong, it kind of most of the times creates that friction that we do not want with others most of the times. Until and unless it is really needed, we should avoid, we should ignore, we should just keep mum, and things just go on like that. So, signing off for now.